Welcome to Crossway Kids Online, guys. I'm so glad you could join us. We have got a ripper of a program up for you today. And so how about we go grab our Bibles and let's get ready to roll.
Hello, friends.
Oh, he called us friends.
Well, yeah.
You are my friend, buddy.
Kellen? Yeah. Yeah, you're my friend too.
Well, now that we've established that, Kellen, have you got a Bible story for us today?
I sure do.
Well, then take it away, friend.
Our story today comes from the book of Acts. After Jesus was resurrected and left Earth, a bunch of people heard the good news about Jesus and began to follow him. They started something called the church. Maybe you've heard of it? One of those earlier followers of Jesus was named Paul. Now, Paul taught a lot of people about Jesus, and some people didn't like what Paul was doing. So much so that they had him arrested. We pick up the story today where Paul is a prisoner on a ship. He's being transported a long way through the Mediterranean Sea to Italy. When they arrived on an island named Crete, Paul had a message for the commander of the ship.
I can see that our trip will be dangerous. The ship and everything in it will be lost. Even our own lives will be in danger also.
Well, you're the pilot. What do you think?
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Well, they began their journey. And it was exactly as Paul said. There was a terrible storm.
Hold on!
I'm trying.
We need this ship to lose some weight. Start throwing supplies overboard.
The storm was so bad, it sent the ship in the complete opposite direction from where they were planning on going. They ended up just drifting with the storm for days. After that, Paul was visited by an angel and had some good news.
I beg you to be brave. Not one of you will die. Only the ship will be destroyed.
Say what?
I belong to God and serve him. Last night, his angel stood beside me. The angel said, "Do not be afraid, Paul. God has shown his grace by sparing the lives of all of those sailing with you. Men, continue to be brave. I have faith in God. It will happen just as he said. But we must run the ship onto the beach of some island."
Say what?
The beach of some island!
Now, the people on the ship were probably feeling a little terrified at this point, but Paul knew, even in the craziest of storms, God was with him. And because he knew that, he was able to remind others as well. Paul blessed food and gave it to the crew, and that gave them some hope. The crew then cut the anchors from the ship and set sail for the beach. But before they reached the beach, they hit a sandbar. The ship could not move, and the back of the boat was broken into pieces by the waves. At this moment, the soldiers had a plan to kill Paul and all the prisoners so they wouldn't escape.
Guess we should, kill the prisoners, eh?
Don't you dare. If anyone can swim, let him jump overboard and swim to land.
And it happened just as Paul told. The ship was destroyed, but everyone was saved. When they reached the land, it was cold and raining, so they built a fire. But while Paul was sitting there, one of the craziest things happened.
Is that snake poisonous? Yep. Oh, the prisoner must be a murderer.
Yep.
He escaped the storm, but God won't let him live.
Nope.
He's definitely going to die.
Yep.
Nothing's happening.
Nope.
He must be a god.
Crazy things kept happening to Paul. They stayed there for many days, and they were treated with kindness by the people of Malta, which is the island where they landed. And with God's help, Paul also was able to heal so many people on the island. After they stayed on the island for some time, they boarded a ship and they continued on to Italy. The end.
Epic story.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy all the things that happened to Paul in this story.
But he never lost his faith in God.
Nope, it was incredible. It probably could have felt pretty lonely out there, but Paul always remembered that God was with him through the good and the bad.
How could he do that?
Great question.
It sure is. Thanks, Kellen.
No doubt. I'll see you next time.